I will start off my presentation by offering some definition to the term innovation. Innovation seeks to improve the systems that already exist in our lives. They seek to improve them and making them better or newer. Innovators can hold a situation in chaos for a long period of time, and they can introduce a maximum of tension in the thinking process, and also unifying concepts that usually are opposed or solve problems that appear to be impossible. Managing change in humans' life is not what it used to be before. Today, in the innovative environment where constant change is a daily reality today, which is forced upon us by new technologies, new competition, or global pressures, it is not what it used to be before. It is also not about one big organizational push with a specific goal. It is about how you, as an individual contributor, can maintain a spirit of constant agility, flexibility, or innovation, without losing sight of your performance goals, of course. Today, innovation reached the point where it is a normal constant. And that is why it is very important to reach adaptation in humans. If you can't adapt to the daily reality, which is always changing, then you're going to find yourself in a problem. People who achieve adaptation are able to organize their thoughts in ways that they end in appropriate and positive actions. So adaptive abilities are necessary as change occurs in individuals and their personal circumstances. Movement then becomes still, and humans are forced to adapt themselves to this. This leads us to the law of constant change. This law states that everything in our personal life is in constant change, always in the process of changing and becoming something else. Nothing can stay exactly as it is, nothing. And movement and change constitute to the reality of our being. This concept may sound frightening and daunting, a daunting phenomenon too, because everyone wants stability. Everyone in this room wants stability, and stability is just a simple illusion. It doesn't exist. Everything is changing constantly. This is what leads us to the extraordinary experience of living a life. So I heard once a quote that says, "The only certainty in life is uncertainty." So the only constant in life is constant change. As I said before, we desire comfort, stability, and certainty, but these things don't exist. And this may cause stress in some persons. One consequence of stress is the burnout. This is a psychological term for the experience of long-term exhaustion or diminished interest. This usually occurs in a person that doesn't know how to manage change in life. They can't manage their life, so they stress out and they suffer a burnout. This is why Hans Sale in 1936 developed the general adaptation syndrome, which shows four different stages of how the humans can adapt themselves to reality or to the life changes. This is the general adaptation syndrome with the 4 phases. So, how do you prioritize where and how you should spend your time on? While the world keeps on spinning around the innovative things, new cell phones, new technology, and everything is newer and newer, and everything is changing constantly, aren't we forgetting about the most important things and aspects of life? The ones we really will care about when we're, for example, in the edge between life and death? Humans transform into a senseless robot, and they forget, and the soul and spirit of reasoning are completely left apart. They forget about the important things, the friendship, the love, and the things that humans should care today. So I thought of a hypothesis that it may be wrong or right, and you may agree or not, but I thought that maybe the great son of the well-known philosopher Jean-Paul Sartre may come back in the 21st century, because we're forgetting about the most important things, and this may lead to the human to think of an emptiness, a dark emptiness, that they will ask themselves, who are we? Why are we here? It is a hypothesis, and you may agree or not, but I thought about it, and it may be possible. This is definitely wrong, because this means a disorder of the hierarchical sense in humans' brains, and that shouldn't happen. This is a quote I found, which says, "Without change, there is no innovation, creativity, or incentive for improvement. Those who initiate change will have a better opportunity to manage the change that is inevitable." An American physicist said it. So, in conclusion, it is change that allows us to succeed in our goals, that reveals new opportunities to human beings, that heals sicknesses, that stimulates creativity, tries different things, encourages us to adopt new life strategies, or taking chances on new skills. Change changes our beliefs, and finally, it is change that can and should be a very positive dynamic of our lives. We just have to learn to adapt ourselves to this. So we can't wait to prioritize. Just as Wim Wenders shows us beautifully in The Wings of Desire, his movie, published in 1987, we should be angels, and that's not the idea. Thank you very much.